Beauty and the Tips with Shine. And of course, I did tell you I was going to have an amazing guest with me. And I've got with me, she's not just a skincare formulator, she's an esthetician. And she is the CEO of NZURI and Roake. Welcome, Adenrele Edwards.
Thank you, Shine. I'm super excited to be here.
Yeah, I was excited. Like when I first met you, and everybody was just saying like she is the expert when it comes to anti-aging. Shine, you need her on your show. I was like, yes. Hi, Adenrele. So, are you ready to school us about anti-aging today?
Absolutely. I'd like to say though, I'm the expert on anti-aging and everything skin.
And everything.
Let me just put that out there.
Don't forget, this is Beauty and the Tips with Shine, where you learn everything that has to do with beauty. Okay? All right. And welcome to Beauty and the Tips, in case you tuned in for the first time. And I've got with me Adenrele Edwards, and we're just about to get into the nitty-gritty of things. How are you feeling?
I'm fine, thank you, Shine.
All right, so yes, let's go straight into anti-aging, which is the topic for today, anti-aging. So first of all, Adenrele, I want to ask a question. What are the signs of anti-aging, and how does the aging process work?
Okay, so I would say, what are the signs of aging?
Yes.
And
Or rather, aging,
yes,
sorry.
Signs of aging. So today we're talking about skin aging.
Mm-hmm.
And I promise, Shine, that I will try not to be clinical and make sure that this comes off as interesting rather than something like a doctor
Like as if you're in a hospital.
Okay, exactly. So, aging. There are different types of aging, or I should say there are two major types of aging. So there would be the natural aging, which you cannot do anything about. As we get older,
yes,
you're definitely going to age.
Most definitely.
So those would be the internal factors that affect your aging.
Mm-hmm.
And then there are also the external things, which is something you absolutely have control over, and you can do something about.
Which don't tell me it's about the sun and all that.
I will get to that.
Okay.
I will get to that. So, what are the signs of aging? I would say there are three major signs of aging,
okay,
and that would be fine lines and wrinkles. So that would be one of the first ways you would see that your skin is aging. And then there's loss of volume.
Loss of volume.
And loss of elasticity.
Yay. So, I think I know the loss of volume one.
Okay.
The hyaluronic acid.
That would be one of the things. That would be one of the things that's missing in your body.
Oh,
However, the reason why you lose the volume is because there's a reduction in your production of collagen. So collagen is what gives your skin volume, what gives it its plumpness.
Okay.
As you get older, your body starts to deplete in collagen, and then your body starts to lose its volume.
Okay.
But we jump. So I'm going to try and take this, for the average person, so they understand what we're talking about.
Okay, let's go.
So when you start to see the lines and wrinkles, maybe when you're like in your late 20s, early 30s. And I'm very careful to say that because, everybody's skin is different. So I'm constantly trying to educate people and say to them, what's happening to one person may not happen to you.
Okay.
So you may tend to age later, and somebody else may age faster. So so I'm just giving a general rule of thumb now. That doesn't mean it's specific to everyone. So when you're in your 20s, late 20s, maybe you start to notice some fine lines. So if you're smiling, you may notice some lines.
Is that what they call the crow's feet?
So the crow's feet, that'll be by your eyes.
By your eyes, yeah. Okay.
So when you start to notice that when you're in your 30s, that would be when you smile. But as you get older again, you find out that even when you don't have any expression, you may start to notice those fine lines and wrinkles. So that's one of the first things to look out for. Okay. Then I talked about the loss of volume, and so you may notice that around your lip area or between the lips and the nose, you start seeing those deep expression lines, and you start maybe noticing your neck as well. It's just not as firm and as smooth as it used
Even
to
the
be.
face sometimes it's not. It just feels kind of like weird, kind of dry.
Yes, it begins to lose its youthfulness.
Yes, exactly. That's the word.
Yes, it begins to lose its youthfulness. So when you're young, I think one of the signs of vitality is that you have like glowing skin. Even when you're not really doing anything, you just find out that your skin is just nice and glowy. But when your skin starts to age, it starts to have a bit of a lackluster look. It starts to look dull. You're not doing anything differently,
Yeah.
which you should, you know, because as your skin changes, then you should change what you're doing to your skin. But a lot of people just continue
go
with the same
on
process. So
yeah, that's what really happened to me. Like, I just went on with the same process, and then at one time in my life, I was like, and this happened last year. I was like, wait, I don't like this. Something has to be done. And I started researching, and then I started seeing different products, different serums, you know, and all that. Because I'll go on Instagram and I'll see some ladies. I'm like, their faces, it's amazing. You know, ladies like you. I'm like, it's amazing. Why don't I have it? What are they doing that they're not doing? And so I started doing my research, and I'm like, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing it. Yeah. So till now, I'm still testing, but then my husband testifies, and he says, baby, your face, your skin is amazing. I'm like, yo, this is just the beginning, bro.
he had better be saying that. Okay, so I think that what a lot of people do primarily is they're constantly treating their skin type. So they concentrate on treating their skin type by saying, oh, I have oily skin, so they're constantly treating their skin for that oil, or I have dry skin.
Yeah.
What you should do is treat your skin type as well as your skin concerns.
Okay.
So you're using product that address your skin type, but you're also using product that address your skin's needs. Because beyond being normal, oily, dry, there's so many other things that's going on with your skin. So it may be lackluster, it may look dull. You want to brighten it.
Yeah.
You may have hyperpigmentation.
You want to get rid of it.
You want to get rid of that. You may, you know, so you have crow's feet. You may want to get an eye cream.
Talking about aging and your skin. Of course, this is Beauty and the Tips with Shine. So Adenrele was saying something about, you know, for your eyes, you need an eye cream. What's the difference between eye cream and eye gel? Is it the same thing, or?
I mean, their function is the same. So the gel is just in a gel form, and the cream is in a cream form.
Yeah. Oh, okay,
so
because I use the eye gel.
So I'll say this to you. So typically, people with drier skin are always advised to use a cream because creams are richer and thicker. So if you have dry skin, you want that extra emollient, so you want to use a cream. And then if you've got like an oily skin, then you're best going with a gel.
That's what you know. Like I said, I did my research. So,
but then again, if it's in your eye area, the skin around there is quite thin and tends to get drier than the rest of your body. So you going with a cream is always a good idea.
Okay, I'll try a cream, but so far so good. I think the gel works for me. But I'm still doing all my different trial and error. It's my first gel anyway. My first eye. Anything eye.
you should definitely. I always say to people that once you're 28, 30, then you want to start using anti-aging. And what is anti-aging? As in preventative products.
Okay.
So you don't want to start using a wrinkle cream when you've already started developing the wrinkles.
Oh, it should always be before.
Yes, absolutely.
You know, it's just that I think in Nigeria we're just not used to starting things like this early, because a lot of people actually feel that apart from it being a waste of money, it's not yet time. Like you're 20. Why using anti-aging? You're not old now. It's for old people. That's the myth. That's what they think, that maybe as from 50, then you can start using anything that has to do with anti-aging. But when I did my research, I found out that, look, it's not about that. It's better to start early. So by the time you even get to 50, people will be looking at you like, are you sure you're 50? And I noticed that that's what the stars in Hollywood, that's what they're actually doing, because you're like, this person is like 70. Why is she still looking great? You know, it's all these things.
That if you want to look good when you're older, then you want to start when you're younger. I always say that it's like you want to build a house, you have to lay the foundation first. So the kind of foundation you lay determines how your house stands the test of time. Exactly. So starting on the right products early is laying that foundation.
Okay. All right. So here's another question. So what are the causes of aging? What are the causes of aging?
Okay, so remember I said earlier that there are two factors. There's the internal factors, which you have no control over because everybody is going to age at some point.
Yes.
Well, then there are external factors as well.
Oh, wait, before we go, what about for men?
I don't know. Skin is skin.
Skin is skin. So men can
skin
use the same products that women are using, because some men will be like, it's made for women.
No. Let me quickly correct that. So skin is skin. So men definitely should be looking after themselves. But men have facial hairs and things like that. So you have to use products, again, customized to suit your skin needs. Women don't have that. So for men, especially if you have facial hairs, you want to use product that will penetrate into your skin, because you've got all that bed going on, and then sometimes you find out that under the bed there's a lot of junk. That's why I always advise, we have a men's facial that even treats us. So I always advise men, always do a facial. Skin is skin. Your skin is aging.
I don't know why guys think that facials are for only women.
It's not. But I tell you, there are a lot of metrosexual men now. We actually have at our spa, we actually have quite a lot of men coming, because I think everybody is beginning to understand just how important, just taking care of yourself from the inside out. Well, self-care is so important now. So male, female, you should be looking after your skin. Men, you age. And if you want to see, if you want a woman to be looking young, even when she's 90, we want to see you looking young too.
I like that. Shout out to all the men out there. Just so you know that Beauty and the Tips is not for only women. Absolutely. It's also for you guys out there. Well,
I think I actually haven't answered your question. So you were saying the causes of aging. Skin aging.
Yeah.
So first of all, aging takes place on the different layers of the skin. So you have the epidermis, you have the dermis, and you have the subdermal layer. So on the epidermis is where that's your outer skin.
Yeah.
And where what you notice is that there's a depletion in what you said earlier, your hyaluronic acid.
Yes.
You find out that maybe your sebum production is slower, and then you also find out that your skin is just more susceptible and sensitive to environmental changes. That's what happens on the surface. Then on your dermal layer, the cell regeneration is slower. Your cell is not being regenerated as quickly. Of course, eventually all those things show up on the surface of the skin. Your body becomes susceptible to free radicals and whatnot. So back to the types of aging. Internal factors. You're getting old.
Okay.
There's nothing you can do about that.
There's nothing you can do about that.
Then your genetics also play a role in your internal factors. So maybe you come from a family where when they are 100, they're still looking 20. That's going to affect you. Just the same way your mom, your dad, they had oily skin. Chances are you're going to have oily skin as well. So that's where genetics. And then hormonal changes again. As you get older, estrogen levels are reduced. That affects what's happening that affects your skin aging. These are things that you cannot do anything about.
Okay, what about the things that we can do
Those are the external factors. So free radicals. And people are always talking about free radicals. So they break down the cells of your skin. They stop your skin from being at its optimum. And one of the major things that affects this is the sun. People don't know how bad the sun is for your skin. We hear, black don't crack. We live in Africa. We don't need to look. We crackle.
Okay, so that's where the sunscreen and the sunblock come
Sun is the major factor of skin aging, of photo damage, sometimes of
and cancer. I hear that too.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, because we're talking about skin, I'm just trying to to say that. So a lot of people think, I'm not going out. Why should I use a sunscreen? Whether it's cloudy, whether you're inside or you're outdoors, you want to use. Because another thing is, just apart from the fact that the sun is getting to your skin. Remember I said the free radicals. Once your skin is exposed, the free radicals have the opportunity to just come and damage and break down the layers of your skin. So you're protecting it for different reasons.
Like when I don't go out, I don't wear sunscreen.
You should.
Oh my gosh! Because I feel like, look, I'm at home, so I'm not going out.
As long as the sun can come in, as long as it can penetrate you need to be wearing. Okay, let me give you.
So it means no matter what it is, you've got to wear sunscreen every day.
Let me give you the easiest example. When you're in your car, people think, I'm in my car. I don't go out under the sun. But the sun, sometimes you're in the car and the heat is on your body.
So no matter what it is, wear sunscreen.
If you want to prevent aging. Wear sunscreen.
It's
a must.
Wear it. Back to Beauty and the Tips with Shine, and of course we're talking about aging, anti-aging, everything that has to do with you aging and the things you need to do to help out so that you still look youthful. And now we're moving into products that we can use for aging, right? And that's where anti-aging comes in, right? Okay, so
anti-aging and aging. So I have go-to products that absolutely should be looking for in your products.
Okay.
And I know, Shine, you've mentioned it a couple of times. You love hyaluronic acid. So I see
because
that.
after reading about it, I'm like, this is so powerful.
Absolutely.
And I feel comfortable using it because our body actually makes it.
Exactly.
It only depletes as you get older. So you just need to, add, just help your skin out by,
something a lot of people don't realize is that most of the things that you need to be putting into your body as your skin ages are actually things that your body typically used to produce.
Okay.
But because you're getting older, it's not producing as much. So I call hyaluronic acid, it's like a tall glass of cold water.
Oh,
so
I love that.
You just imagine drinking cold water on
Especially
a
hot sunny day.
That's what your skin needs. So it's what helps to plump your skin. It helps to put moisture into your skin. And you need moisture in your skin. When you don't have moisture, your skin tends to produce more oil, because your body should have a balance of oil and water. So when your skin is not getting that moisture, it starts to overproduce oil because your body is saying something is wrong here.
Oh.
So then it's producing the excess oil and you're breaking out and you're wondering, you need to hydrate.
I noticed that ever since I started using hyaluronic serum on my face, I'm not as oily as I used to in the oily part of my face. It's really not
Probably
there.
because your skin is now getting the right balance of oil and water. One of the best, as far as I'm concerned, anti-aging product is retinol, because it does so much. And it's vitamin A. Retinol is vitamin A.
Okay,
and a lot of products, if they're either anti-aging or already aged skin, you won't have that in it boosts the collagen in your body. Remember, collagen is what gives your skin its plumpness and makes it firm. So vitamin A will do that. It reduces lines and wrinkles.
Okay.
It improves your skin's color and texture, so your skin is looking dull. You want to definitely have retinol in your skin.
So like the retinol now and the hyaluronic acid, I know that they all come in serum, but is it also something like in vitamins form that you can actually ingest?
It's in your food. I mean, vitamin A is in your food. All the different classes of food.
No, what I mean is I could go to a drugstore and like, I want to buy.
So retinol is something you put on the surface.
Oh, so you cannot ingest it. They
cannot.
don't make the ones to ingest,
except in your food. In your there's vitamin A, multivitamins. So
if I take that, that's me taking retinol somehow.
But you may not be getting enough. Again, it's going to work all over your body. The reason why you're using the retinol cream or serum is because you want it to work on the surface of your skin. Another thing with retinol is, again, my friend is using this, and everybody goes to buy it without finding out, how should I be using this? Because retinol, a lot of serums are very potent. So you want to find out exactly how.
So retinol is really high.
Retinol is really high, and sometimes when people use it, they can start to break out and they're like, my skin is reacting, I can't use it, it's not good for my skin. The thing with retinol, because it's so potent and powerful, is you want to start slowly. So it's typically not something you want to use every day when you're starting. You want to let your skin get used to it. Sometimes, depending on your skin, again, that's why having a consultation with an expert is fantastic. They tell you what to do. It's like going to the drugstore and just buying. You can't just buy. They have to tell you use it twice a day, use it how many times a day. So retinol, I always say start slow.
Okay, when you say start slow, is it like twice a week?
Depending on your skin. If your skin is very sensitive, you may want to start with once a week. You want your body to get used to it. Then you start building up, and you can move to twice a week, every other day, and then you can start using it every day. Of course, it's something you use at night. It helps to make your skin young. It clears up acne. It's so good for so many things.
All right, guys, you already know it's almost time to say bye-bye, but we still have some information that we just need to give you before we round up. So, Adenrele, you were saying something before we went on that short music break,
yes,
right?
I was talking about retinol, and I was saying that, you need to mind the way you use it, because sometimes you start using retinol and you find out that your skin becomes dry and flaky. Because, again, you're not getting the right instructions or direction, are you? So you want to use it at night. You want to definitely use it at night. And then you want to use a moisturizer over it. It's a serum. So it's very potent. All serums work great at night. They work twice as fast as night as during the day. So if you're not using a day serum, you want to definitely use a night serum, because then there's no pollution from the environment. The sun is not out,
and you're more relaxed.
So everything has the chance to work properly. The thing with retinol, another go-to product is vitamin C, because vitamin C, as you get older again, the vitamin C is depleted, which makes your body produce less collagen and ellagen, which keep your skin strong, firm, and flexible. And then, so when you're using vitamin C or retinol, your skin becomes photosensitive, which means that if you're using this product and you're not using sunscreen, so this is where sunscreen comes in.
So sunscreen is very important.
It's the number one. I would say people, if you're not using anything, use sunscreen. So if you're using this product, your skin becomes so sensitive to the sun, it can burn easily. You find out you're having hyperpigmentation, you're having discoloration on your skin because you're not protecting your skin.
So you have to protect your skin.
Protect your skin. That's the first step in anti-aging. So if you heard anything today, sunscreen.
Okay, so if we've got any questions for you, because we got to end the show now, I'm sure, can we go to your Instagram DM or your website?
Absolutely. So if you have questions for me, please go to our Instagram. It's at I am NZURI, and just leave a DM, and we'll come back to you and answer your question. Remember, skincare is not a one size fits all. You have to find out what best for you, and you have to be taking care of both your skin concerns and your skin type.
All right, so this is where we got to skedaddle out of the studio. You already know. All right, my name is Shine, and for Beauty and the Tips.
Bye.